What's up, guys? LQ here with the LQ Review. Thank you so much for joining me here at my YouTube channel. This is where I talk about all the geeky, nerdy stuff that I love to talk about. It's movies, it's video games, it's comic books, it's TV shows, and one of my favorite TV shows of all time is Survivor. I have seen every episode since Survivor Borneo episode 1. Never missed one. I don't always watch them on the night they premiere. Sometimes I have to catch it the next morning, but I've seen every episode. So season 47 has been one of the better seasons of the new era, which has been mostly fairly weak. Ever since Winners at War, it's been pretty weak. And let's be real, Winners at War wasn't the best season either. But it's been very up and down since Winners at War. This is one of the better seasons. And a lot of that is because of the cast. There's been some really good gameplay in this season. A lot of that is on the back of Rachel, who has been an excellent player. Her rivalry with Genevieve was something that was very fun to watch. Operation Italy was one of the best concocted Survivor plans we've seen in a while. There's been a lot of good stuff in this season. Right now, I want to look at the final four. The season finale is this coming Wednesday, so I'm going to rank the four players by how much I want them to win. So number 4 will be the one that I want to win the least. Number 1 will be the one that I want to win the most. Let's get started. Number 4, the person that I want to win the least is Teeny. I was a fan of Teeny at the beginning of the season. I thought she was a great character. I thought she gave good confessionals. I thought she was witty. And just really enjoyed watching her. And as the season progressed, I just liked her less and less and less. And then finally she had the infamous Sam blow up, where she said, you know, Sam didn't choose her for a reward, and she became very petty and very, it just rubbed me the wrong way she acted about that whole thing. Very entitled, and didn't care for it. She was also not a part of Operation Italy, which I was a huge fan of. Immediately, I was rooting for the three of those people to go far, which they didn't. I mean, I guess they did, but they didn't go much further past that. Yeah, after Operation Italy, she was real quick to say, "All right, I'm with you guys now," which I didn't care for that either. So, Teeny is my number 4. All right, number 3 is Sue. I don't dislike Sue. I think that Sue has been playing hard this whole game, and I've always said I want my Survivor players to be players. I want them to play hard. And she's played hard the whole game. She's also kind of been victim of, I'm playing hard, but I'm not making a lot happen. I just don't feel like Sue's made a lot happen. She's been on the right side of a lot of votes, but I don't think she orchestrated a lot of those votes either. She's just kind of been a vote that allows other people's success to happen. She found an idol. It ended up being inconsequential. She used it the last time she could use it, and she didn't have to. I just feel like while she's likable, she hasn't done a whole lot to get where she is, other than choosing wisely in her alliance members. That's 3. All right, number 2. I struggled with this one a little bit, but my number 2 is Rachel. Rachel has played a great game. Probably the best game of anybody this season. But I just like the other guy better. I just like the other guy better. You know, I mean, obviously my number 1 is Sam. I can talk about them both at the same time. Sam was part of Operation Italy. This big, elaborate Survivor plan that really, to me, tipped the scales on whether this was a good season or an okay season. Operation Italy tipped the scales for me on that. Sam being a part of that, I'm like, all right, we got to give some props. Rachel has been in control all season. Sam has been in a very fighting for his life mode all season, and he's made it this far. I'm a sucker for the underdog. I love underdog stories, especially when underdogs can win. And Sam has been an underdog virtually this whole season. There's maybe been a couple times where his back hasn't been against the wall, but especially here, the last few episodes, his back has been against the wall, and he's still standing. Where Rachel, her back has never really been against the wall. And she even said as much in her confessionals in the last episode, you know. The only thing better than attending your funeral is knowing you're waking up the next morning. Yet, she hasn't ever been in any real threatening situations. So while I think she's played a great game, she's also not really been tested because she's had the numbers or she's had advantages. Where Sam, his back has been against the wall and he's made it this far without advantages. So it was really a toss-up for me between Rachel and Sam, but I had to give Sam the advantage on this one. He's the one that I would most like to see win. So number 4 is Teeny, number 3 is Sue, number 2 is Rachel, and number 1 is Sam. How would you rank the 4 remaining players in order of how much you want them to win? Let me know in the comments down below. While you're down there commenting, make sure you subscribe to my channel. And until next time, we'll see you guys later.